It's the Mighty Marvel Show. I'm Paul, and today, Venom, 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 Venom. You know the song from that amazing Venom movie. But not just Venom, I'm going to be looking at a Mafex figure. I know if you know your toys, you will know Mafex because I think they're brilliant. I'm about to find out. I've got my first Mafex figure. It's the first one I've ever collected, and it is Venom, 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 Venom. I'll stop doing that now. Venom. There you go. Venom. Comic accurate Venom. Mafex figure. First one I've collected. I've always looked at these. There's some fantastic people out there. You can on Instagram or on YouTube that are big collectors of these. Always been super jealous. They look great. I'm well hooked into Marvel Legends and I'm well hooked into Marvel Select, as you can see here all the time. But they've always looked like fantastic figures to pose. So I've now dived in to my first Mafex figure. And it is classic comic Venom. And it looks great. So I'm going to spend a bit of time looking at this. First thoughts are packaging. Love it. Perfectly square. Brilliant for keeping on the shelf. I have a few gripes with some of the Marvel Legends packages. Although the look and feel is excellent. If I can refer you to... Here is the brand new Defender Doctor Strange figure, which is great, square, but sloped. Now, in terms of stacking those together on the shelf, it would look all right, but you'd have some of the gaps. And the traditional Marvel Legends packet, standard ones, have the flap at the top where they obviously hang on the shelf, depending on where you buy them. So this is a perfectly flat, square box, which is great for shelf stacking and storage. So I think the packaging is great. Obviously you've got plastic on the front. You need to have that because you need to see the figure. There is a lot of plastic inside, just so you can see. We're going to take out the box and have a look at in a bit more detail. But I still don't think it's as much packaging as you get with standard Marvel Legends, because you normally get the shell that they're held in inside a separate frame. So I'm going to investigate that now. So job one, let's take this out of the box. Okay. Box is open, very easy. Single bit of tape on the top. Forgive the crunchiness. Out comes the plastic. Very easy. Very straightforward. An awesome frame. We'll be having a look at that in a bit more detail in just a moment. And here is the packaging. So I take back slightly what I just said. There are two layers to the packaging. You've got the top protective layer covering the figure and the bottom layer that the accessories sit in. There's a lot of accessories. That's great. So we'll have a look, a bit more detail in a moment at that. Back to the box. Now, the box itself, I think, is superb. So you've got the typical comic book corner box like you've seen for so many years. It's just beautiful. And you've got the 6-inch, and then you've got what would have been the comic number issue 88 of the Mafex. That's a bit worrying for me because I might suddenly start getting obsessed and feel I've got to get 87 before it. Love that look and feel to it. Very clear what the character is on it. Very clear who the character is inside. Venom logo on the top inside, and this really sweet Venom face. And then you've got this super cool inside, you can say, comic book New York City backdrop you can do behind. So as you get with a lot of the Marvel Legends boxes, you do get the backdrop, but that is a proper scene behind there. That's great. That's going to look fantastic to put this figure in front of. So the box, I'm really impressed with. If you look at the back, detail on the back, it shows you everything you get. It shows you all the accessories. It's even given me some sample poses that I can try out as well. So I'm super excited. So the packaging, top marks. The figure looks fantastic. Over to me now in the diorama room to take a closer look. And here is Eddie Brock Venom. I mean, first impressions, it moves so well. The joints are so smooth. That knee joint, you can see inside the knee joint there, moves so smooth. Really easy and great range of motion all the way back. Same here. Very smooth turn in the hip, got a ball joint, so angles, low, high, brilliant. The legs drop, so you can really get the high turns, get the leg right up, bend that right back. Good ab crunch on the figure. Just the ease of movement is just superb. It really, really is. Now, the things I've really picked out and noticed here, the colour scheme into the plastic, subtle colouring. So you've got some light markings, which would give you that shadow on the muscles, on the legs, on the arms, across the biceps. You've got the really, really great paint job. A lot of detail has gone into that, and I'm really, really impressed with the detail. There's a slight bit of discoloration under the arm, right on the shoulder. It's quite a sharp shoulder point, so I need to go careful when I'm posing that in terms of moving the figure around. But the range of motion, it's just so smooth. I mean, I'm used to handling Marvel Selects, which are a lot trickier to move. They don't have great ease of movement. Some Marvel Legends are better than others, but I'm super impressed by the way this one poses, and the maneuverability and the movement within the figure is just fantastic in terms of range of motion. It's a seriously impressed figure, and really quite light as well. I'm just continually impressed by the figure. The accessories that come with it. So we've got the stand. So let's just drop him into the stand while we're here. He says very easily doing that. So just put him into the stand there for the time being. Is he going to stand there? There we go, that'll do. So we've got the Eddie Brock head, and we have the evil grinning Venom, and then the feet and the hand accessories are incredible. So we have magnetic feet. I mean, that is incredible. So pleased to have those. And that's going to be great because I don't have to use blue tack now to stick them onto things. It's going to be excellent. Same thing, we have magnetic hands as well, which will be great for doing those shots on buildings. And then we've got any number of hands as well. So, and the other magnetic hand there. So you've got claw hands, you've got fists, you've got hands to hold webs, and again the number of webs that come with it, these are excellent as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of webbing here. So we've got some really great webbings that we can do. So in terms of the hand gripping for the webs, we're going to be able to force that through into the hand and get some really cool glam shots. There we go, get some really cool glam shots of that on the web, of which you can see some of those here. There's just so much to this figure. I'm just really impressed by the quality and how many accessories they are. The price is a little bit more than the standard Marvel Legends prices, and some of the figures now secondhand market are a lot more expensive than some of the Marvel Legends figures. But I do think, if I take him back at the stand here, you are getting what you pay for. This is just an exceptional figure. Really pleased with this one. I'm delighted to get this first Mafex figure. The ease of movement, the weight of the figure, the paint scheme on it, the way the joints are set up on the feet, the knees, the hands, the head movement, ab crunch. I haven't really got any faults with this figure at all. I'm seriously impressed by everything that comes with it, including the webbing as well. This is going to be a lot of fun. Here's a couple more shots of this figure here, which I've been playing around with in my little photo box. Really pleased. He is Venom, and back to me in the studio, Paul. Thanks, Paul, from the diorama room. So there you go. Is beautiful. I love it. That is a seriously impressive figure. Is it going to make me get more Mafex figures? The obvious and clear answer is, don't tell my wife, is yes. I am now going to go trawling through the back catalogue maybe. The back catalogue of Mafex figures. I'm going to be very selective. As I've done with a lot of the Marvel Legends, is I just collect the ones that I love, that either mean something to me because of the character from the past, reading the comics or the movies or whatever it might be, or the figure itself which looks fantastic, or part of a set. So basically I've just described every single Marvel Legends figure there. So I am going to be selective. I'm definitely going to be getting more Mafex figures. This one, it's glorious. It moves so well, and I'm so pleased to get it. There, my friends, you have it. That's it for this one. My first Mafex. I doubt it's my last. It won't be my last. And tell you what else isn't my last. This isn't my last video. So sorry about that. There'll be a load more coming up. But there's also been a load more on the channel already. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, all those sort of things. Leave a comment. Do you like Mafex? Of course you do. Have you got Mafex? Of course you have. Let me know which ones. And give me your recommendations. What should I be getting? You've seen some of my videos of characters I love. What should I be getting? Let me know. Stick it in the comments. Thanks very much. Bye from me and Venom, 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 Venom.